Hey guys, so for my vlog, I'm going to be watching 10 movies from my watch list. So how I'm going to do it is I'm going to watch one movie for each genre. Not like small genres, but like your typical movie genres like romance, action. I can't name any other genres. Yeah, I'm going to give my opinion. Afterwards, I'm going to rank them all. Okay, so for the first movie I'm gonna be watching Casino for my drama. I think that's what I put. I'm also gonna be watching The Royal Tenenbaums, which is a comedy, and I'm really excited because I love Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller.
In the casino, the cardinal rule is to keep them playing and keep them coming back.
Okay, so I just finished watching Casino and The Royal Tenenbaums, and let me see, what do I have to say? Casino, directed by Martin Scorsese, I don't know. First of all, Martin Scorsese loves when people do coke in his movies. It was very funny. I don't think it was meant to be funny. Well, at least not as funny as it was to me, but I thought it was very funny. Also, what's his name? Ace, the main guy in the movie. He had no real friends. Fakies, remember nothing was fakies. I hated his wife. I was happy when she died at the end because she was fake. She was also really rude. And honestly, if someone kidnapped my kid and then also tied her up to a bed, that'd be crazy, and I'd probably have her killed. And then the other guy, his friend, fake as hell. How are you gonna get with your best friend's wife? Like, that's literally insane. And he knows like that's not good. Like in like the Italian mob type situation, he knows that's not how it's gonna go. He knows it wasn't right, and he was constantly getting Ace into trouble. I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand anyone. That's what I have to say. Really good film though, really good film. But why do I have something in my so I put it down as a comedy, but honestly Casino was more funny to me. I don't know why, but it was sad. It was like sadder than I thought it would have been. There was like incest or something. They didn't like, okay, but here's the thing. The girl, her name was what was her name? Gosh, I just watched it. That's crazy. I don't know her name. Margot, that was her name. Her brother was in love with her. She's adopted. Oh, she's adopted, so it's okay. Oh guys, it's okay if we have incest because she's adopted. No, that's still really weird. And it wasn't even like they were trying to convince the audience like, no, like it's okay, like they're adopted. Like they still called each other like brother and sister. Like dead butt, they called each other brother, and people would refer to them as brother and sister. There was only like 2 times where they're like, well, you guys are adopted, but it's still kind of frowned upon, so you guys should hide it. So it's like they're aware. What do you want me to think? What would you like me to say? So what would I rate those 2 movies? I would rate Casino 5 out of 5 stars. It was a great film. It was very Martin Scorsese. The directing, and I loved it. Very fast paced. I liked it. I would give The Royal Tenenbaums a 4 sisters and brothers out of 5. Next movies on my list are For a Few Dollars More and Gone with the Wind. For a Few Dollars More is a Western, and Gone with the Wind is a romance. Really excited, guys. I love Clint Eastwood.
I don't eat meat or fish.
He's a homo.
Cause you're like bothering me, bro.
Oh, baby, I'm not.
Okay, guys, so I just watched what did I watch? Bro, hold on. I watched For a Few Dollars More with Clint Eastwood, bae. And then I watched Wedding Crashers with Owen Wilson, bae. I didn't watch Gone with the Wind because it was 4 hours long, and who has time for that? And it's my video, so period.
Are you really gonna say that?
Anyways, so For a Few Dollars More, what do I have to say about that film? I don't actually have much to say. It was kind of chill.
The black and the berry.
The sweet of the juice. I don't have much to say about that film. It was kind of chill the whole time. There was like not okay. I didn't ask.
Oh wait, if you talk to me, I can't hear you.
Okay. There was not a lot going on. There were some things going on. Like, of course, like it was a cool type movie, but like not a whole bunch to go off of. Clint Eastwood, I mean, what is there to say about him? He's cool as hell. Like, period. And then the other guy, he was chill. There's this one really cool scene I have to say though. Clint Eastwood and the other guy, I'm sorry, I don't know his name. they were having a slay off. Yeah, like who could slay the hardest? And they both won, period. There's a scene where Clint Eastwood was smoking a cigar in the rain. Just cool as hell. Like, okay, that was just cool. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about that film. I liked it. It was cool. Owen Wilson, he was so funny. He was in love with Rachel McAdams, and who wouldn't be in love with her? Literally, just look at her face. 10 out of 10, her face card does not decline, period. She's actually gorgeous. Like, I don't even know what to say. She's drop dead gorgeous. Yeah, they fell in love. And yeah, honestly, a lot of antics in this movie. I don't know how she forgave him, Rachel McAdams. That's like crazy. Like, it's not even that what he did was like that bad. It's just like the audacity of it. It's just like, that's what you do with your free time. You come to people's weddings to sleep with women. Like, it's just like the character of it. Like, I mean, I couldn't do it. And honestly, I feel bad for Rachel McAdams if she had to choose between that guy, Owen Wilson. Not to say Owen Wilson's ugly, but Owen Wilson or her husband, who was like, I don't know if he was coked out or what. What would I give these movies? Let's think, guys. I would give For a Few Dollars More. It was a really good film. The acting was good. I think it's honestly my fault that I don't have a lot to say about it, but I thought it was good. I like Westerns, and I like Clint Eastwood. So I give it like a cool, like 4.5 out of 5. It was chill. I think there could have been like for me personally, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, that was stronger. I think there's just like, there was like a character about that film. There's a quality to it. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Wedding Crashers, I mean, this movie was all over the place. But it accomplished what it needed to, so I'll give it that. Let me fix this. I would give that movie, well, I saw it had 3 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd, which is a terrible. But I can't, in my heart, I can't give it more than a 4 just because of, like, it. Look what the movie's about. 3.5 out of 5. It was really funny, though. So, the next movies I'm gonna watch are Labyrinth with David Bowie, I think, and
La La Land.
and La La Land.
Lady, why you be tripping like that? No, Jamal. You be tripping.
Okay, so I just watched La La Land and The Labyrinth. Well, I watched The Labyrinth and The La La Land. So let's see. The Labyrinth, David Bowie, just iconic, just so flamboyant. This whole movie was just so campy. Like, it wasn't corny, it was campy. This is the definition for campy, okay? The outfits, the obsession with gremlins. What was going on? Like, no, can someone explain it to me? Can someone explain what was going on in the 80s with, like, gremlins, like gremlin-looking creatures? What was the obsession? Like, I'm genuinely confused. I'm lost. David Bowie was very seductive. I was like, okay, hold on. But to this, like, 17-year-old girl, and he was like, oh, like, I want you. Just do what I tell you to do. I'll be your slave. Like, that's what he said. I didn't say that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this girl in high school? Because she was reciting like a play in the beginning and she's living with her parents. But yeah, I love that movie. It was so cute. Honestly, I would watch it again. Like, I don't know. That's just, if someone showed that movie to me when I was like 7 years old, that would have been my entire personality. In fact, I think I would talk about the movie for the rest of my life. La La Land, hey, they don't call it a horror movie for nothing. Like, they were being dead serious. If anything, it's like a thriller. I was scared. I was literally pooping my pants at the end. See, when people were saying like, oh, it's so sad, like, oh my gosh, like horror film, like Jesus Christ, like, I was like, is it? Like, I'm watching the film, I'm like, okay, like it's sad, like, oh, they can't like be together and like they're having like tough times in their relationship. See, but that's where they get you. They wait till nearly the very end to completely just grab you by the shirt, slam you against the wall, and say, hey, you thought we were done? Oh no. No. It just shows him like he's like sadly playing the piano, like oh my god. And then you just see the girl and she's just looking at him like, you did it. You made the saddest film. Like, that was genuinely heart-wrenching. See, the whole movie, it was good. It was a good movie, but what made it a great, nearly perfect film was that ending scene. Yeah. What would I rate those two completely different films? Okay, I would rate Labyrinth like 3 stars out of 5. Like, I can't give it more than that. Are you gonna give it more than that? I don't think so. La La Land, wow. I mean, can I go like above 5 stars? Like, I don't know. I guess I can't, but 5 stars out of 5. Jesus Christ. Okay. I also happened to watch my next 2 movies, which were, what were they? Oh, Pearl, horror movie, and oh, Heat, action movie.
Nothing. Calm down.
No! Why are you leaving me? If I didn't do anything wrong, I don't understand. I thought you liked me!
So, Pearl, I've been meaning to watch Pearl since it came out in 2022. It was honestly so relatable, and that might make me sound crazy because I'm like relating to like this girl and she like is a serial killer, like whatever. But like, it was relatable. Her whole like character, she wants to be a star and she's worried about like, oh, like, am I ever gonna go anywhere? Am I actually like good enough, you know? Hey, my air fryer's done cooking my food. But yeah, like she's worried she's not good enough. And like, I'm sure most people can relate to feeling like that. Okay, and Heat, wow. Okay. They need to mark this down as like is there a genre for just like films that like touch your soul deeply? Right here, my soul, it touched my soul, it reached my soul and caressed it gently. That's what it did. Oh my gosh, dude. But Al Pacino shoots him and he's laying down, he's like this, he's like dying, right? He's like, hey, I told you I would never go back, like back to my period. And Al Pacino's like, hey, you did say that though, like you did say that. And so Robert De Niro puts his hand out, and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna hold hands. And then they hold hands, guys. That's so cute. Wait, guys, it's so cute. I'm really emotional. Like, I'm not describing it as like an emotional scene, but it was emotional because like they come from like completely different like sides of life, but like at the end of the day, like they can relate to each other. Like, that was what was beautiful about that film. Like, I'm so full. Well, Pearl was, it was creative. Pearl was very creative. I've never seen a movie like that before. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an A24 film either. That might have been my first one, which is kind of embarrassing because they're such a popular film company now. But yeah, I've never watched an A24 film, and honestly, I want to watch another one. The directing was so unique. I mean, like, I don't know, and it was short, and I liked that it was short. It didn't go on for too long, and I kept the story concise, and all the acts were where they needed to be. I really appreciate that. You know what, I'm not the first person to complain about like, oh, so long, like, unless your movie's like, if it's past like 3 hours and like 20 minutes, see, that's where I draw the line personally for me. Like, by the way, I was gonna watch that 4 hours and like 3 minutes. Hello, that's an absurd amount of time for a movie, by the way. But I'd give it a cool and I know I just talked a lot of good things about it, but 3.7 out of 5. That's very specific, but that's what, hey, it's my video. Heat was a great film. It's one of the greats, definitely. It needs to be talked, it's very underrated. This film needs to be talked about more. 4 out of 5 stars. That's a terrible broken accent, by the way. Terrible. Just ignore it, okay? Just pretend I didn't do it. Well, guys, that's about it. Thank you for coming on this life-changing journey with me. Honestly, if I had to choose a movie, and this might be because it's fresh in my mind, but if I had to choose a movie that I liked out of all the movies, it's gotta be Heat. La La Land comes in close. That's just what I have to say about it, guys. Thanks.